Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you guys are having a great Sunday, and thank you so much for joining me talking all things Masters of the Universe. Today on the channel, we're looking at the Mattel Creations exclusive King Grayskull Origins figure. We'll take a look at him in the packaging. We'll look at the beautiful artwork he comes with, all the items he comes with as well. We'll compare this packaging to some very similar packaging from another Mattel Creations exclusives, okay, which are still right now on their website. You can buy right now if you wish. Of course, King Grayskull was one of many or a few rewards that were unlocked for us if you purchased the Eternia playset on an early, so he and Modi were the two figures that we were able to unlock in the crowdfunding Eternia playset. And it's kind of weird because I'm filming this right now, guys. I still have not received my Eternia playset. It's still out there right now. So it's kind of frustrating. Like, it's either you're getting your playset with no King Grayskull, or some of us, like some collectors like me, are getting their King Grayskull figure here with no playset yet. And another thing is weird about this is that a lot of collectors like myself, and you might be one of them too, are getting your King Grayskull with no tracking, no notification, no nothing. He's just showing up to your doorsteps, with no warning or nothing like that. But we'll look at the figure, we'll compare him to, other figures, other King Grayskulls we have in the collection. We'll talk a little bit of history about this figure here too, because, I do hope that Mattel, will give everyone who bought a Eternia playset their own King Grayskull Origins figures, okay? And I'll talk about that when I mean about that. But here we go. We got King Grayskull right here. But first, let's look at the mailer box that he comes in. So there it is. There's the mailer box, the nice mailer box with the new for 2024, the penciled in shading. I mean, absolutely beautiful. Master of the Universe, the power of Grayskull, and there's some beautiful like crystal or like metal skeleton right there. King Grayskull, the heroic ancestor of He-Man, right there. In the back, of course, a more gorgeous artwork as well. You have Eternia with King Grayskull raising his power sword in the air to call down the power of Grayskull. Very cool. Mattel Creations right there. So if you wish to keep your, it's one of the things we can keep your figures nice and secured and stuff like that. If you wish not to display it out in the open or not to, remove him from the packaging. And I'm curious if anyone who is going to only have one of these figures is going to remove him from the packaging, because these are figures that are very exclusive right now. Unless Mattel, gives us another chance of getting another King Grayskull, he's the only one we have right now in the Origins line. So I'm very curious for any collectors out there who just got the one, King Grayskull. Will you be removing him from the packaging to display him openly? I'm very curious about that. All right, so here's my King Grayskull here. And of course, I have him nice encased. And that's another option you can do. These nose lean, and I'm not being sponsored by this company here. I'm not being paid to say anything. But, I'm just free will. These nose lean cases are amazing because you can see they're nice and secured. He does not come punched, and these nice cases do have the option, if you wish to use this as if you want to mount him, him on the wall or something like that, or keep it safe and protected. It's a very nice option you can use right there. But you have, of course, you have the new for 2024. You have the Master of the Universe, Power Grayskull, in beautiful color, red and green and yellow. It looks absolutely gorgeous. You have the King Grayskull right there, heroic ancestor once again of He-Man, the figure himself. There he is in the packaging. All right. Of course, we're looking around the back right here with some more gorgeous artwork as always. All right, we've got the Eternia right there, the big lion right there. Some beautiful shot right there of his power sword, and there's King Grayskull. And you might, think, this might look kind of familiar to you guys if you have this particular 4-pack. All right, then I'll show you who I mean. I think you already know who I'm talking about. That was another Mattel Creations exclusive 4-pack that we got not too long ago. But there's King Grayskull, beautiful. I mean, bright colors. I mean, amazing, gorgeous colors. Okay. All right, so let me just remove this real fast. It's real easy to remove. And I will show you, if you are interested in this company here, if you wish to get these cases here. And they're, I'm show you right there, it's called NoseleanCases.com, right there. There they are. Being very cool, guys. I mean, I cannot recommend these guys enough. These are very nice cases to protect your figures if you wish to display them this way, you know, from damage or what, you know. I mean, it's a very good company, guys. Okay. So let's get King Grayskull out of the protective bubble here. You can get a much closer look at him. And there's old King Grayskull once again. Get a nice shot of him right there. Now, this packaging here is very familiar to something we just got not too long ago. It's been a minute, but with that He-Man 4-pack, okay? And I have one of them here. I got my Filmation style 4-pack here. So there's the one of 4 of He-Man right there. Same style right there, just about similar style. And of course, the back artwork is similar too. You got King He-Man right there, and here's King Grayskull. So they're both, you know, the first champion, you know, if you want to call him the first champion to wield the power of Grayskull, and the more current one right there. And you can see the styles right there are very similar. The artwork is very similar. So I have no doubt, you know, the artist who did the 4-pack He-Man pack, which, by the way, right now, guys, is still on, you know, their website, the Mattel Creations website, if you're looking to get them, you know, if you want that 4-pack Origins figures. It's still on Mattel Creations right now, which is crazy, but it's still there if you wish to get that, you know, 4-pack. But you can see the beautiful artwork right there. The comparisons are almost, you know, amazing. I'm sure the same artist, like I said, is, you know, was asked once again to make this amazing, beautiful artwork of King Grayskull right there. All right. So I like that. I like that little nod, you know, right there. And they're very similar, you know, like He-Man. We get him out of the way. You can remove it's collector friendly. You can remove the back if you wish, and there the back can be removed. Okay, if you wish. Before we get into King Grayskull, there's that metal like skull right there. Back art right there, very cool. There it is. Now, of course, there is no comic book included in these figures here. Like the 4-pack He-Man pack and King Grayskull, there is no comic that comes with, you know, King Grayskull. I do believe that the comic will be a part of the Eternia playset. I do believe that's the case. But this is, you know, collector friendly. You can remove him from the packaging to get a much closer look at the figure right there. Very cool. Of course, you've noticed, you know, he's got a crystal blue power sword. You know, very unique. You know, looks very cool right there. A nice, soft, good cape. It looks absolutely amazing right there. A nice. I wish mine was not crooked. I wish it was more around his shoulders right there. But that's still okay. But a very beautiful character right there. It looks really good right there. Soft, like a nice, soft, good cape. Looks very nice. I mean, very cool. And and like I said before, I do hope that Mattel will give everyone a chance to get a King Grayskull. You know, regardless of what happened. If they bought an Eternia playset, because you know he was first of many rewards. You know, he was one of many, and you only had a 2-week time frame to get him. You know, back in, you know. And so you had to reach the 5,000 goal, and if you did that and you early backed it, you know, within the 2 weeks, he was the first exclusive. And then as we went along, you know, locking more figures, because we got Modi, and then there was a third figure out there. I cannot remember who that was, but we could not get him. And that's because once the 2 weeks were up, and he was pretty much like removed as an option or a reward, a lot of people stopped buying or stop, you know, getting the playset, and so it kind of flatlined there for a while there, and then they brought him back with the thing. But the thing was that they brought him back, and of course, you know, the sales picked up again, but we still couldn't reach our goals, which was 10,000. Okay, I think 5,000 for him, 7,000 for Modi, or 8,000, and 10,000 for that third figure, but we couldn't unlock him. So, but the thing was, 2 things were here. I find one thing is that they should have never removed him as an option. They should have kept him going throughout the entire run. I think the run lasted for a month, maybe 2 months. They should have never removed him as a reward. They should have kept him on the entire time. You know, and if they did that, we would have unlocked everything. I mean, I have no doubt in my mind. Because when he was part of that first rewards, I mean, we nailed it. I think we were like over 8,000 backers, I think, before they removed him. I mean, we already had him unlocked. We already had Modi unlocked. And we were doing really well. And of course, they removed him as an option reward. Then it flatlined. And then Mattel brought him back. But the thing is that, you know, I don't understand why they did this. Now, I might be wrong here, guys. Let me know. So they brought him back. And, of course, sales picked up again. But the thing was that even if you bought, if you were, bought Eternia playset, if we did not reach the 10,000 goal, that you were still not gonna be able to get King GRAYSKULL. Okay, it's like all or in. Like either you get it or you don't. And a lot of collectors were pissed off about that. You know, I get it. I mean, but I hope Mattel. I think I'm right about that. I'm not too. It's been some time now, so don't quote me on that. But I do believe that was like what happened. Is that even regardless of either, regardless if you still got Eternia, after, when he came back, if you did not reach that 10,000 goal, that you still would not have been able to get King GRAYSKULL in your collection. It was like all or in, like I said, which is kind of messed up. But I do hope Mattel will give everybody, a King GRAYSKULL as a thank you, for this amazing brand here. So I don't know. I mean, I think that'd be a nice gesture on Mattel's part. Like, we almost reached our goal here, and King GRAYSKULL is still yours and stuff like that. So I hope that's the case. But yeah, like if they wouldn't have removed him as an option, if they didn't take him out of the equation here, I have no doubt in my mind that we would have gotten everything unlocked very easily. I mean, we were so close. I mean, we were like 100 away to unlocking the third and final figure. I think he was a wizard. I can't remember, guys. I'm so sorry. But yeah. So I do hope that everyone was able to get a King GRAYSKULL, no matter what happened. I just noticed like the gold. The gold bracelets, like they really have a nice shine to them. Nice face sculpt right there of King GRAYSKULL. Alright. Now I did modify my own version of King GRAYSKULL. And this is my modification of King GRAYSKULL here. So let me see if I can get these right here. Okay. So this is my kind of modified King GRAYSKULL here. The head sculpt right there, as you can see, was part of the Masterverse deluxe figure of King GRAYSKULL, the second head that was available to us in the Masterverse deluxe version. And I just popped him on I think it was a Clam Champ body to give my own version of King GRAYSKULL to this version here. It's a little bit smaller. The head sculpt is a little bit smaller. You can see. From the Origins figure to the Masterverse figure. But still, I mean, I do like it. I think it's pretty cool right there. Alright. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to put him back in the packaging real fast. Just right there. Boom. And then, where is my... So that's one I think about the collector-friendly packaging, is that you can remove him from the packaging without damaging the figure to, if you wish to keep it nice and secure. And right there, boom. And we're back to normal. There we go. Get out of the way real fast. So yeah, very cool figure. I'm happy to have him in the collection. I do have my Masterverse figure, King GRAYSKULL figure right there. So there's my Masterverse deluxe figure right there of King GRAYSKULL, next to his Origins figure right there. You can see the size difference right there between the two. But there you go, guys. There's a look at the King Grayskull Origins figure, the first of many rewards that we were able to unlock from the Eternia playset right there. And I do hope you guys have yours in your collection now. And I hope you guys also have your Eternia playset. I'm still waiting for mine. So hopefully within a day or two, I'm hoping they'll have my playset and we'll take a look at it in the, in the artwork and, stuff like that. One last shot of King Grayskull. I mean, I'm very happy that we finally got him now. I mean, it's been over a year now since we did this crowdfunding Eternia, and so I'm very happy to finally have him in the collection. I just can't wait to get Eternia, guys. Right in the back here. Let's do the back shot right here. There we go. And real fast, too, guys, before we close up, I'm going to go ahead and put him back in this protective casing right here. Right there. Look good. Take the back right here. And it snaps right into place. And boom, for that added protection right there. And there you go. Alright, guys, there we go. Alright, guys, I'd like to take the time to thank my subscribers. If you made it this far in the video and have not subscribed, please subscribe, guys. I love talking with you guys all things Masters of the Universe, which can be Mattel Creations exclusives, like the King Grayskull here from Origins, to the original Origins line, to, I do hope, another thing, I do hope real fast, I think I said this before, that if we can get another chance at him, if, do another exclusive, another, retail or, something that, we can get another chance for people who missed out, who want a King Grayskull. I do hope that Mattel will find a way to give us another chance of King Grayskull. I really do hope that. All right. And like I said before, like we do all, you just haven't subscribed, from Mattel Creations exclusives to the original Origins line to now the cartoon collection to the Turtles of Grayskull to even the Masters of the WWE Universe too, was another crossover event, to the Masterverse line too. Okay. So the CGI line as well. All right. Hit that like button, and thank you for doing that, guys. It means a lot, and it helps my channel to get out there, to grow, hopefully for more people to watch my videos and subscribe. So thank you so much for doing that, guys. It means a lot, so thank you so much. And, of course, hit that notification bell when you know I upload new videos. And just stay tuned, guys, for some new videos, hopefully coming soon. I was hoping, I'll have my Eternia playset. It's not here yet, but, I've waited over a year. I can still wait another couple days. So hopefully I'll have, that, and we'll take a look at it. The artwork, and, hopefully we'll look at Modi the monster as well. Thanks to Pixel Dan and Dark Horse Comics. We'll look at the Toys of He-Man, the Master Universe, to look at the original Eternia playset and see anything differences between the two. Alright, so stay tuned for that. Share this video, guys, who has a passion and a love for collecting all things Masters of the Universe, which could be the Origins line here, could be, the CGI line, the Masters line, the 80s line, the Classics line, the 2000X line, Super 7, Mondo, Funko Pops, Turtles of Grayskull, Cartoon Collection, the Club Grayskull figures as well. So, guys, I hope, hope you guys have a great Sunday. I hope you have a great Super Bowl Sunday. It is Super Bowl Sunday. Hope you have a lot of fun this Super Bowl Sunday. And I'll see you guys on Monday. Take care, guys, and have a good one.